back with another Ask Skill Builder. The question of the day comes from Kay, and she's looking at properties at the moment, and she's asking, should she swipe right or should she swipe left on this particular property? For those who aren't familiar with those terms, if you're not on Tinder or Grindr or Finder, swipe right means you're going to keep it, swipe left means you're going to bin it. This property looks nice, doesn't it? Looks like a sort of trendy Manhattan loft kind of idea. You know, fairly modern floors, nice bit of brickwork or stonework, whatever that is. It looks like brickwork from inside, but when we go outside, it looks like stonework. Doesn't look too bad from the outside, just needs a bit of tidying up and so on, but I don't know. Look at this soil pipe coming out the wall into the drain. Nobody wanted to hack up that floor. The doors are set at threshold level, so we don't know whether there's any water coming in under there. Definitely be worth looking at. Let's have a look inside. There's a bit of a ceiling and it doesn't look like it's tongue and groove pine. It just looks like somebody's got a load of old floorboards, sanded them down and stuck them up on the roof, or maybe just ordinary planks, not even floorboards. But the trouble with that is you've got no fire resistance there. You know, you might like the look of it, I don't know, I don't particularly, but one of the reasons we use plasterboard and plaster it is because it offers 20 minutes fire resistance. So if a fire starts downstairs and you're upstairs, at least you've got a fair chance of getting out down the stairs before the whole lot goes up. So you can never take these things too lightly, but if we actually look at the arrangements here, we can see that there are no fire doors anyway. The whole thing is open. I would question whether that was ever building regulations approved. It apparently was done up by an architect who is no longer an architect. He's no longer registered, so read into that what you will, but it seems like it's going to be a cold building as well. I don't think anything has been done to insulate it. In a property like this with these solid walls and being stone, you'd want to do something pretty good in terms of insulation, and that could mean putting insulated plasterboard up there. So foregoing all that look of those bare bricks or stone or whatever it is there, putting up some insulated plasterboard, at least to give yourself a fighting chance at keeping warm. I don't know how it's heated. Don't even know whether it's on mains gas, because that would be a consideration for me. I mean, I suppose you could start thinking about heat pumps with something like that, but they would struggle, and then you'd be looking at, is your electricity supply enough for a heat pump? So I don't know, what have we got going on here? Okay, we got any sort of discoloration down there? Does that look like there's a bit of damp? This looks like a carpet, but that looks like a very dark area there. I don't know whether that's just the trick of the light or whether that is something more sinister. What would I do with a property like this unless I absolutely loved it, thought it was in a great location? The clue is it's been empty for a number of years. Now, why has it been empty? Why has nobody else snapped it up? Maybe because when they went to get a mortgage on it, or when they went to get a survey on it, the survey came back and said swipe left. Anyway, what do you think, viewers? Should Kay jump in with both feet using her heart instead of her head, or should she put this one to bed? Let me know in the comments below.